Okay, so there's another Bug Us World Championship match going on either shortly or right now. Let me see if they've already started. Looks like they haven't started yet. I'm gonna follow Crimson Vortex. Oh,
Yep.
Scary Snake's in the chat. Excellent. So we actually got to cover both matches. I was worried that we would have to stop the Pepe Lu Joanna Tries match in order to catch the Crimson Vortex match, but we're going to be able to catch both of them, which is excellent. We are probably going to miss a match coming up, which is at 1 p.m. There's an under 2000 match of Nigerian Demon Kirika Chess Camp versus Charmed Raptor 832 and Checkmater. And I don't think this match, the Crimson Vortex match, will be over in a half an hour. These are quite close teams, so I imagine it will be competitive. And this is also first to 9 rather than first to 6. We see the time control is different. They are playing 2 minutes. We have Crimson Vortex Esken versus Fuzzician and MunchinMeiji. And I am going to give some shout outs as well to some streamers we see. Junkin Mushi streams, and he is MunchinMeiji, and Fuzzician streams, and he is the Fuzzician. So I think both of these teams have been practicing with each other. So we're not going to see a blowout like we did with the Dralis and Ska CZ match, because both of these teams should be ready to go and in good shape. They are both on voice calls. Juicebold, I would love co-commentators. I am in the House Party channel. So if anyone wants, we already have Myriad in here, giving his insights, and we love the more the merrier. Okay, so Esken is getting attacked pretty hard here. I think Esken should have just taken that knight with Bishop takes knight. Bishop takes f5 to get that attack off the board. Because that is
possible he missed it.
He probably did miss it, but his bishop isn't doing much on c2. It's far away from that king. So, and Crimson Vortex is up quite a lot of time. So I believe he's going to sit until his partner is a little bit safer. Crimson Vortex, his king isn't very safe itself. The other thing is Crimson Vortex, if he gets a rook, he's in a very good position. And knight takes rook is threatened on the Esken board. But rook at h8 would lead to mate. So now Esken can sit so that Fuzzician doesn't get a pawn to continue this attack over here. Okay, so that was clever of Fuzzician to remove the knight threat. So Fuzzician is at least safe. I think he can... Yeah, so Fuzzician is going to live here. Esken needs a blocker. He can't just move his rook back. He needs a non-pawn blocker. And
got it.
He's got it, but man, this game is fast and furious. They are in a time scramble.
That's it.
So the first game goes to Fuzzician and MunchinMeiji, and that was really a good coordination there. I think there was a point, honestly, where the other team could have won if Esken had just taken the rook with knight takes rook instead of defended, because I don't think his opponent had enough to mate him. I think he should have taken the rook and then waited until his opponent made one move that isn't check, and then he could have sat for the rest of his game while the partner made it. So that was a missed opportunity, but it's very hard in this fast and furious situation to necessarily find all those mates. And honestly, I didn't see it contemporaneously. I just saw it after the fact.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Hello.
Is that Wolf? Yeah. Hey, Wolf.
Yes.
Thank you very much for coming in the commentary. So the lone wolf is Juicebold from the chat, and we'd love to hear your insights.
Yeah, I also thought esken was doing really well, and then suddenly they went down time and things got very bad, very fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, he should have been a bit more materialistic there. I think he could have just taken pieces and survived.
I'm actually quite surprised to see Eskin at 2600. I've seen him within the past month at like 2300, and honestly, I tend to do quite good versus Eskin. So maybe he's gotten a lot better, or maybe he's a little bit overrated. I'm not sure which is the case.
Yeah, I think he's a bit overrated, but then it does depend a lot on matchups, because Munchin and Fuzzician are very succeeding guys. As you can tell from
they actually,
style of playing.
They can be, but they actually have, they're versatile players. MunchinMeiji at least has a lot of different gears. He can sax it, but he can also play solid. So
he's usually partnering Gus. Well, he's been partnering him a lot, I think.
Yeah, they're good friends. So they live near each other. I lived in San Jose for about a year, and every Saturday we would play. MunchinMeiji, Gus McLean, and a bunch of other players. So yeah, they play all the time. They know each other quite well.
I see. But my impression is that he sometimes doesn't really know how to chess the position.
And when you say he, who are you referring to?
I'm talking about Munchin.
Okay, yeah, I think he probably has the lowest chess rating of these four. But his chess has improved dramatically since I've known him for like almost 20 years now, and his chess has improved a lot, but he's still definitely not at these other guys' levels.
I see.
Yeah. Rating wise, it would be Crimson Vortex, but I don't think like he ever plays Blitz or anything these days anyway.
Yeah, I'm not.
But definitely, Crimson's speed helps him an awful lot for Bughouse at least.
Oh, for sure. I'm not entirely sure of Crimson Vortex's chess skill, but I do know that in the context of when I met Crimson Vortex and played with him in person, was at the World Open, and he wasn't there just to play Bughouse. He was there to play chess. So I know Crimson Vortex goes to tournaments for sure, whereas I don't think MunchinMeiji really goes to very many chess tournaments.
Yeah, I think none of the other three is.
Well, Esken is quite good
too
at
much
chess.
Of a chess player.
Esken is
I think
quite
Esken is around 2,000, something like that.
Really? I thought he was higher than that. Maybe
21 actually. 2100.
Okay, so pieces are quite good for Crimson Vortex. He's going to continue moving here. So this threatens a knight mate with, even if bishop takes bishop, he can move his existing bishop and then put a new knight at h6.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to defend for Fuzzician now.
I was thinking maybe you have to go f2, just go all in. Looks like what he's doing.
There's no way to attack,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I think Esken should just
Esken is
bishop takes h5. Bishop takes h5 now.
I already talked about how that doesn't work. There's mate now with move the bishop and then knight at h6.
Yeah. All right. Yes. Right. I was only looking at e7 for some reason. But
yes,
that doesn't work.
So there was a big time differential there, though. Esken was up about 20 seconds, and
yes,
they can't get down this much time.
It's been a pretty consistent factor so far, the time situation.
Hey, what's up, Chuck?
Hey, Swole. Good to have you in here.
Thanks. Had a nice brunch, so I'm ready to commentate.
Excellent.
So what did I miss? Who's playing?
Right now we're watching Crimson Vortex and Esken versus Fuzzician and MunchinMeiji.
I think I only know Esken. I maybe know Crimson Vortex a little bit.
Yeah, so MunchinMeiji is the same as Drunken Mushy. Who also
Drunken
streams.
Mushy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I know him.
And Esken, it's interesting. He plays Bughouse for a while, then he takes a long time off. Then he plays for a while and takes a long time off. And he's on his on phase.
I know a lot of people like that with Bughouse.
That's true. I'm like one of the rare fews that are like just continuous Bughouse, never breaks.
I love it. I love that. So is Munchin in danger or is he not?
I think the idea was pawn at f2 followed by knight at g4 might have been a little bit annoying. I don't see that it necessarily led to mate, but
definitely after queen, but that wasn't coming. So yeah, not sure.
I like bishop b4. That's a cool move.
Attack and defend at the same time is always what you want to look for.
You're a big advocate for that.
Yeah, but I'm kind of materialistic. I would have played something like knight b2, I think. Just playing it fast, so...
Esken is in a lot of trouble here. I don't think Esken can survive this. But we'll see.
I mean, he's up time, so...
He's up about 30 seconds.
Okay. But knight mates him.
Rook at c5, followed
C5
by bishop
a5.
Bishop a5. Bishop a5
and then
after
he needs
that.
knight b4.
And then knight mates. Or...
Yeah. But I think...
Yeah, and knight on g3 is pinned, right? So it's,
but
it looks pretty over.
No, I mean, he's up time, so it's okay.
Another trick... Like, what if he plays bishop to a5 first to cut off the escape square?
Then you can just play b6, right?
b6 looks fine, right? Yeah.
B6 should be fine, but it may be worth looking for tricks like this where your opponent pre-moves.
And now queen check, I guess.
And yeah, we see
the rook. Oh whoa, that was
so we see he pre-moved to b6, so an anti pre-move might have worked there.
Wow, I'm not expecting these king moves.
Now he's safe. He's gonna go like c5, but oh whoa.
I don't think Esken's gonna live through this.
Yeah, I didn't think king b6 was coming.
Well, I think he's just trying to like pre-move every move, and his pre-moves don't necessarily anticipate correctly.
Yeah.
So yeah, the forced queen is gonna be pretty bad.
Okay, yes.
Yep. Hard to live there.
Very hard.
Little messy, but yeah, so many pieces.
Look at those four knights.
Is a score
beautiful to look at?
Is the score 2-1? Am I right there, or what's our score right now?
I think 3-1, but
3-1. Okay, 3-1. Yeah, sounds good.
It is definitely 3-1. It's definitely 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1. Yeah, I don't see the score under the boards like you guys do, so I just look in the chat, and sometimes the chat is like one game off.
So, Chuck, is it still the first round of the Bughouse Championship? Or
so it's actually the second round, but there's a lot of players who got buys in the first round because there weren't enough to fill like the bracket. So this is the first round for these guys because I believe they got buys in the first round.
Okay.
Actually, I could check the ladder to be sure about that. Let me put the ladder up here.
If they're high rated, they definitely didn't play the first round. That's the easy way to work it out.
Okay, I'm gonna do some fact checking while you guys do commentary.
I already know this is their first game. But you can check as well.
Esken is playing a crazy house theory line, actually. I'm not sure it works very well in Bughouse, to be honest. Like, rook mates for Munchin now. And he's gonna get... Oh, whoa.
Yeah, so I just checked this. This is their first round.
Yikes.
I missed like that whole game. But there's a smother mate. That's interesting.
I think if Crimson would have just sit there and they were doing well.
Yeah.
So there's already a 5-second differential. And is that a testament to Crimson Vortex moving very fast or esken? What do you guys think?
I'm pretty sure it's Crimson, at least
Okay.
in my experience. Crimson's always the really fast player.
I think it's just Munchin playing slow, actually.
Okay.
It could be both of those things. It could be both of those things. But I think more importantly is I think while Crimson and Esken are usually up on time, they're usually behind on both boards, which really hurts.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but
if you play safe enough, then you can actually make slow moves and just take advantage of like anti-pre-move tactics, things like that.
Oh, it's not. I guess you can't really see. Yeah, they're down 8 seconds.
No,
Knight takes G4, interesting. I didn't understand it.
So the difference is only 4 seconds at this point. Crimson probably has to shed some material here.
Yeah,
Hard to hold on to this queen.
I'm surprised he went knight at
Nothing
h5 because that seemed like I thought he would like just try and really cover up, like put like a pawn on g2 or something.
He's gonna go pawn at g7. Yes.
He's gonna get attacked a lot. So this is a great time for them to use their time advantage. Esken should sit, and I believe he will.
Yeah, I don't think they're using the time very well. Yeah, I didn't like this at all.
Yeah, this is not good. And none of that, he shouldn't have put the queen here. Oh, knight takes.
Well,
he should have.
Knight takes.
This is mate.
No,
it's over.
knight takes
over,
pawn.
isn't it?
Knight takes pawn is fine.
But he's not playing it. Oh, okay. Because
Yeah, there's
Esken
mate
mates.
on the other board. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so that was a bit of a comeback. So I see a score of 4-2, favoring MunchinMeiji and Fuzzician.
I don't really know why Esken is playing this line though. Just gives so much to black.
Yeah, his king is very vulnerable. Like a knight is
Well,
just
now
crushing.
he's doing okay.
He's almost covered up.
Almost, but
Almost.
knight is
Almost.
still pretty crushing.
They are barely up time here, but barely up time is better than being down.
That is true.
Okay, now he's safe though.
Knight at e3 would be quite good for Munchin.
Still just king f2. I think it's okay.
Now knight at f4 is good. But he's going to continue with what he has. Just use these diagonals to pound f3.
Oh.
Now pawn f3.
Oh, yeah,
So
or
he gets
rook takes
What about
knight
pawn
first.
e2?
Oh,
Pawn e2.
pawn at
That's a nice
e2.
move.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Threatening promotion.
It looks very strong.
And again, MunchinMeiji isn't playing the fastest, but his move quality is pretty good. Okay, now a queen would mate for Esken because of rook at d8 followed by queen at e7.
Is he getting the queen then?
A third rook would mate as well with rook check, and then rook at e8.
But they are down time now.
Does a knight change anything?
Not that I can see.
Maybe he can try going rook e8 first and see what happens.
Or rook e7 first, you mean?
7?
Oh yeah, rook e7 first, yes.
Interesting. So that forces knight takes, then you're thinking rook at e8, king takes, then bishop takes.
Yes, but it doesn't, I mean, just king e8 then and doesn't do too much. But you get
Yeah,
in time
then
at least,
he
and
would
then maybe you get queen.
he would probably need a queen for the kill shot there.
Yeah, I think you have to cover up now. If it's just nothing here, right?
Yeah, I mean he's down at this point. Usually they are up time,
can
but they are
try-
down about 6 seconds. It's very hard to defend, so he has to attack,
Oh,
and he's
going for
done
it.
your
Oh, jeez.
idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice forcing, right?
but
Oh,
yeah, it doesn't do much.
looks like spike check time into desperate defense.
Yeah,
Whoa, King H3 looks pretty good.
King
Knight
H3 is
G1.
interesting, but oh
They
wow,
won.
there was
Yeah,
flag on the other
What?
board. That was totally
Yeah. It was good
unexpected.
defense. King H3 was a good last move.
Yeah, it was good after pawn at f3, because then there's no rook h4, queen g4.
Yeah, I think maybe they didn't realize it was a time scramble. Maybe
Yeah.
still looking
Yeah.
for mates. I mean,
I'm gonna.
Knight
I
f5
think-
now
I think-
for esken.
Oh,
Okay, doesn't do it.
it's still on the
He's still-
table here.
it is still on the table.
He probably didn't want to knight f3, g takes, and queen takes.
There we go.
He's played it. Now it's a queen trade.
Ooh.
I think a queen takes knight would have been strong.
Yeah,
if
queen
no
takes
rook.
knight. Then his partner
Yeah,
needs
I
to hold a
wasn't sure
rook.
about it.
A rook for d1.
Yeah,
but
yeah, because of
Knight
D1.
F5? Is this?
Oh.
Yeah, it's just me.
That's
Okay.
mate.
There we go.
4-4. Okay, this is getting interesting.
264 Brock says flag in trademark crimson. That is correct.
Oh yeah.
This is actually a 4-all match, so they're even. This is not a blowout like some of the other matches we've watched.
I think esken and crimson are adapting a bit.
So esken probably wants a pawn for c2. And he got it. Crimson Vortex has a fairly safe king. Fuzzician has a fairly safe king. So really this is about whether MunchinMeiji can defend.
But now rook g2, knight e3.
Oof.
What is that? I don't like. Just take the rook. It's very speculative of
Yeah, I
just
think he's
rook
safe.
takes g3.
Yeah, he's safe enough.
Hmm.
I still
rook
think it's
takes
about
d6.
this is all about Esken's attack. And I think Esken has just a very good attack.
It's mate in 2 here. What? No.
Oh, why didn't he
That's
play?
92.
He had knight at d2.
Yeah.
92.
He still has mate.
Oh, well,
he still has mate.
yeah. Still
Giving us all heart failure here. I think MunchinMeiji has picked up his pace a little. I've seen a lot of pre-moves the past few moves here.
Yeah, they're up time now.
But yeah, it's what seems to be working here.
Position is messy.
Looks like Esken
I
may
don't
shed
like-
some material here.
Crimson position now.
Knight at h3 is an idea if you were to get a rook for g2.
Yeah, I was thinking knight c5 or knight g5. Try and get a knight at e4 after, maybe. Yeah. So really, that's only a bunch of checks at the moment. But
Oof.
That looks
Ooh,
pretty
Rook
good.
is very
Now you can take the
strong, though.
bishop.
That is a really, that was nice.
G2's falling. Oh, wow. Okay,
Oh,
just a whole
man.
bunch of moves.
Wow.
What a
Rook,
nice
You can
rook
take
takes
that
pawn.
G2
That's a
pawn.
free pawn.
Bishop e2, not
That's me,
very
right.
accurate. Maybe.
That's
Oh,
me.
Oh,
There we go.
man.
he has rook.
Nice.
Position. That was beautiful.
That turned around real quickly from safe to dead.
We're tied even again.
That's like my games. Real quick, safe to dead.
Esken is sacking on his board. The time is fairly even though, and he does not have a knight in hand.
Crimson
So that-
looks really good.
That sack
But
might have been
Yeah,
poorly timed.
Crimson can trade a lot now.
In the chat, Kayanari says best match so far. Quick Dish Dash says this is a nail biter.
I mean, you probably have to sack the queen, right? If you're Fuzzician.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now a knight would be pretty good for
Strong for
Esken.
Esken. Yeah. Actually, he should sit for it. He's up time.
Yeah, knight for h3.
And
This is win, and his
Crimson
partner
can take
can
the knight.
take it
Just take the
immediately.
knight.
Why that? I
Oh,
don't like that
what?
move. Wow, he just missed an easy mate.
I don't know if they're communicating properly here.
A knight. No, a knight doesn't mate.
But now MunchinMeiji is gonna have a counterattack. Bringing the knight back
Yeah, I
was
don't
a
know
good
if he
defense
has
here
match,
because
actually.
I'm sure if
now
it
he has some
works,
luck. His king can get to b8. Okay,
Now
so
bishop h3.
I like pawn at g2 if he could wait for a pawn. Okay, I guess.
Oh, he has a lot of time, yes, but bishop h3 should do.
Yeah. This is. You're right.
Pawn
This
h2 is
works.
more accurate because then you can just rook at f1 after king e1.
Oh,
But now
Hi.
pawn at f3.
Hey.
Okay. That works too. He has enough stuff.
Oof.
He does. Yeah, there's no way MunchinMeiji survives this. I guess the question is if Fuzzician can get a counterattack, and I don't think he can. Crimson Vortex has a lot more pieces in hand.
Not down this much time.
This is just me.
Yeah, I mean, even apart from the time, just there's a piece differential on the Crimson
Yeah.
Vortex board.
Yeah.
The score is now 6-5, favoring Esken Crimson Vortex. I do think there's an element of feeling out your opponent and sort of adapting to their styles, and I think we're seeing different
That's
sorts
for
of games
sure.
than at the beginning of this series.
But I still don't understand why Esken is playing this opening.
Oh, I completely agree.
Oh,
Crimson Vortex would like a knight for f3.
I mean, sure, it is crazy
he
house
changed it.
theory,
I think
but
he's changed it up a little bit though. Last time he just like let Munchin take g2, and now he kind of just took f3.
yeah. But
Probably-
because
Okay, so
he
this
had something
this
else.
time is very important here, guys, because so they have to sit because a knight or a queen would have mated Esken, but he's now safe. So Crimson has won a queen for a knight. He's on the
maybe
attack.
queen g7 now for Fuzzician.
I think all the squares are covered. H5 is covered. F5 is
No, but-
covered. So I don't think
But
that works.
maybe he gets rook g1 first, and he kind of tries to overload the queen. So if like you block on g2, rook takes, queen takes, and then knight h5. And if
A knight
block on
g5
f4,
is good. Oh, that's a fun
Ooh.
move.
maybe knight
Knight
at
at
e5 here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
knight at f3 is pretty devastating. I think he has to sack the queen.
Oh,
Yeah, he has
Yeah,
to get
and now rook f4 maybe to get it back. But
Wait, Chuck, who won the game before this?
That was an eternity ago. I don't remember. We can check the
Scroll up
VOD
in the
maybe.
chat.
So if Esken gets another knight, is he mating? It looks like that. It looks that way.
6
you
true
thinking-
scroll does he?
You're thinking knight at b8 followed by
Cool.
knight at b5. I guess
I
is
think
the
knight
plan.
at f.
Sort, yeah, I
knight at
guess.
b5.
I was thinking knight at e5 first. Yeah, knight at b8 is
Yes.
probably better.
I don't know about that actually. Yeah. I thought if I was more accurate, if you would get another knight.
That's interesting. So a knight is decisive here. And let's check the time. They're up 10 seconds. He can wait for a knight. Because there's king takes knight on that board.
Yep. Definitely could happen. Yeah, it's just too much time. 10 seconds.
There's the knight. This is
Check
over.
it.
Yeah.
And
There we go.
Okay, so let's see what the score is.
7-5.
7-5.
There you go.
Favor and Esken Crimson Vortex.
Yep.
And we end at 9 if they win by 2.
It's quite a comeback from Esken and Crimson here. In between from the 4-1 lead that Munchin and Fuzzician have. Only won one game since.
Yeah, I
I
would
think
have
they've
expected
adapted
a
well.
better lead, honestly, from Esken Crimson, but I don't think they communicated well in the first games.
Okay,
I kinda
a
thought
rook
that-
mates for MunchinMeiji, but he's down time,
but
so he can't get
It's
it.
not coming.
And this is a dangerous rook to take because of knight at c5. But he's doing it anyway. So I guess now he has knight takes e6.
Should be fine.
Yeah,
though.
this king is running.
Maybe bishop a3 to get safe on the.
Whoa.
I like that. So move the existing bishop to get the rook guard in the back rank.
Okay,
I think
he
you're
probably
right.
has
That
enough
was
to mate,
that was
actually.
better than what he did.
Yeah, it probably doesn't matter at this
Yeah,
point.
it has to be over. Rook takes.
Yeah, this is
C7.
over. Rook takes, put the knight in.
What? What is that?
Oh, that was a very odd move.
That,
Oh, that makes no
It's still-
bishop
Still
takes.
works.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I guess that made it.
there are a
It
couple
is
mates.
Paraguayan
It,
mating
it
technique.
seemed a little bit fancier than was needed, but it got the job done.
Oh, could the bishop have taken the knight?
Yeah, it could have.
Okay, I guess it didn't really matter.
Score's now 8-5, and if the Esken team wins this, then that will be the match. So he didn't want to take the knight because that would give the rook file to Fuzzician. Esken has a fairly safe
Oh,
king
bishop
and is
takes-
on the
oh,
attack
no, it's
against
I'm so
MunchinMeiji.
bad. I'm so bad.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Crimson is having some trouble
This
there.
is
In a rough
looking
spot.
bad for Crimson.
It's wow.
Yeah.
On the other board, you got the other side of things, of course. So
Okay, but now he's getting queen and he has some time to fix. So maybe
Bishop at h6, maybe? No, probably doesn't work.
So the smother mate doesn't work here on the MunchinMeiji board. Okay. Actually, knight takes pawn. That's mate. Esken has mate. Oh, maybe. Oh, can he
It's-
run?
no, it runs away. Yeah.
Okay, a rook mates, but yeah, a few
It's tense.
pawns
how does a
with
rook
mate.
mate?
A rook mated before with rook at f7,
Oh,
followed by bringing the knight around.
Not anymore.
Yeah, no, not anymore for sure.
For now,
He
working
he could promote to knight is an option, but he can just wait. He's up time at this point, so
Yeah.
I think
promoting.
I think
tonight.
his best bet is bishop at c5 to cut off the escape square, followed by
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
pawn on f6.
yeah, if he gets bishop plus pawn, that's mates.
And there is a bishop in take.
Yes, and there is a queen in take with rook at e2.
Yeah. I don't think the queen alone
It
is
doesn't
decisive.
mate, right?
Oh, he's
I
promoted
mean,
to that.
queen is a bishop
now
if need.
He can. Oh, he should have brought his existing knight back to conserve the pieces.
Mm.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow,
Who's still
timeout.
That was-
Oh,
Jeez.
that's it. That's the match.
That is the match.
Wow.
So thank you all for watching. Let's put the final result in here. Final score. What is the final score? It's 9 to
95.
95.
Yeah, it was 5-5. So they just
Yeah.
crushed the last 4 games.
Mhm.
Okay, so I put that in the chat. In theory, there's another
Quick
match
Dash.
going on right now. I don't know if it started on time, but
Wait, what is it?
Nigerian Demon and Kira Chess Camp versus Charmed Raptor and Checkmater. Let me check to see
Oh.
Yeah,
if
under
they're.
2000 or
It is under 2000, yes.
okay.
Let's see if they're playing.
I don't see
No,
them.
I don't
I
see
feel
them.
bad for 12 having to go after us. That's funny.
Okay. And Chicken 12 is coming up at 2 p.m., I believe. Or no, yeah, at 2 p.m. So we still have another 50 minutes before that match.
I think there is Quick Dash Tiger and
Quick Dash. Wait, what?
Chess Brain.
Yeah, that's
they're
at
playing today?
that's at 3 p.m. So that's not yet.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay. Crimson just joined the random pool, so I'm gonna unfollow him there. I really want to see if this other match is going on. Okay.
Are
Well,
any of the players online?
I'm not friends with them, so I don't know. Let me give some shout outs, I guess, at the end here. I'm gonna shout out again Drunken Mushy, who is MunchinMeiji. I'm gonna shout out the Fuzzician, who was Fuzzician. They are both streamers. You should check them out.
Do they stream Bughouse for the most part?
They do stream Bughouse. I think the Fuzzician streams exclusively Bughouse. Drunken Mushy streams exclusively Bughouse and Crazy House. The Fuzzician I've seen stream some other things. I think he streams like some what do you call the card game? Not Magic, but the other one. Hearthstone. I think he streams some Hearthstone.
Oh, Hearthstone.
Yeah. There are more than just one other.
I know there are
I was about to nerd out there.
there are several other.
What's
card
the
games.
other one? What's the one that's not Magic?
But those are the
Yeah.
two like the most popular
Yeah,
ones
those
that
are
are.
the two big ones. Those are
Yeah.
the two big ones. Don't worry, Chuck. Bridge will be the other big one soon enough.
Someday, maybe.
Yeah, Bridge is a card game too.
I do happen to play those three and none of the others. So if I'm your model audience here, yeah.
Oh, do
doing well.
you play Bridge, Myriad?
I do kind of. I have learned to play. Bidding's very hard when you don't play regularly.
Right.
Though,
Yeah, for
so-
sure.
But definitely the logic. I got.
Chuck's bidding system is very simple, though. You'd pick that up, no problem.
Yeah, it's a simple bidding system that's also wrong, apparently. But that's okay.
Bidding systems are never wrong if it works for you and whoever you're playing.
True. That's a good point.
Okay.
Yeah, Chuck, we gotta do a bridge stream soon.
We do
man.
have to do a
What's
bridge
going on
stream.
with that?
Yeah,
Lately,
I had
my
the
bidding system is just random intuition, I guess. It works better.
Just count points and then go, so it's this according to this sheet on my left here. That's how I played it.
So I'm still looking
I mean,
for this.
sometimes you are gonna go aggressive just to scare off your opponents, and even if you know you're gonna go down.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's the advanced
Well,
strategy.
yeah. I
barely
mean,
touching.
you can. It's sort of the equivalent of a sacrifice in chess. The sacrifice in bridge is if you have a contract that you know is going to go down, but you lose less points than if your opponents got the contract and made it. So there's often sacrifices in bridge. And bidding aggressively can also prevent your opponents from finding their best contract. You sort of get in the way. So there's
Yes.
definitely arguments for
But
that.
then there is the doubling problem, so you never know if they're gonna double or not.
Yeah.
All right, so GG's, I guess.
Yeah, GG's.
Let's
Thanks
wait for the
everyone for
next
joining
match.
me in commentary. I guess if this other match isn't going on, then I should find someone to raid, and then we will reconvene at 2 p.m. for the 12th team match.
Sure.
The other match is Nigerian Demon and Kirka Chess Camp versus Charmed Raptor and Checkmater. I'm gonna put that in the chat. This is the match that is supposed to be going on starting at 1 p.m., which was 15 minutes ago, but they don't seem to be playing. I don't know if any of you are friends with any of them. See if they're online.
No.
But who?
The people I put in the chat.
In the chat.
Oh.
I don't know any of them.
But I've been sort of watching the list of games currently going on, and I don't see any of those names right now. So in that case, we should find someone to raid. Does anyone have any suggestions?
I don't really have any suggestions.
Okay.
None of my friends are online.
I'm gonna scroll down through people streaming, see if I recognize anyone. There are a lot of chess streamers on right now, which is pretty cool.
Are there any
last time,
variant
yeah.
streamers?
Say that again?
Are there any variant streamers right now?
I haven't seen any yet. I'm sort of scrolling down and looking to see. Let me see. Is Genna streaming right now? I guess not.
Oh, there's a ton of people streaming chess right now.
Right. There's really a ton.
Crazy.
Yeah, there must be something going on right now that is causing so many people to
Well,
stream.
there's the streamers battle.
Oh, is that what's going on? Okay.
Yeah, that's one of the things.
So Lafong Hua has started streaming, which is pretty cool. Maybe we should just read him.
Lafong. He's like Plotkin. Like they're both just like born to stream. They're great.
Yeah, for sure. And Lafong, he streamed with the Trust Bra for a while. I'm just gonna read Lafong.
Yeah,
And
those were good days.
I think he's the magnet, so he plays some bug house himself. So we'll give Lafong a raid.
He plays a few variants.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Really appreciate it. We will be back at 2 p.m. for the 12-team chicken match. Have a great day, everyone.
Hey, Chuck.